So we're going to quickly go through some of the essentials of building a model. The good news is, with any logic, building a hierarchical model, a model that includes several levels of scale, is very easy. It's quite straightforward, even if you have several levels of scale involved. So the reflection motivating this is that capturing multi-level hierarchies is... Oh, gosh. Sorry. I thought you were looking at my slides.
What's funny is expressing that nobody said anything.
Yes, indeed. So building a hierarchical metapopulation, metapopulation model. So a frequent need is capturing multi-level hierarchies. So for example, we might have hierarchies of environments and actors such as individuals and neighborhoods, municipalities and regions, or children in schools across different cities or what have you. And as is widely recognized in multi-level modeling, such as the use of hierarchical linear models, mixed effects models, these hierarchies frequently exert successive levels of influence. So you have influence on the child's performance because of the school they're in and because of the nature of the city in which the school is located. And if you want to look at differences among kids, you might want to take into account these different levels of context. For example, all these given schools might be in the same city, and the same city makes use of certain educational standards compared to cities in other areas of the country or what have you. And often these structural hierarchies are often associated with certain types of additional complexities over time. So for example, municipalities may be arranged in transportation networks. People may exhibit contact patterns, scale-free contact patterns within municipalities, so mostly local to that municipality. People may move between municipalities, for example. While certain any-logic components are most commonly associated with certain familiar components in your model, you need to recognize, as I've emphasized, throughout many areas that we can use them in flexible ways. So while we may have seen populations, so-called embedded objects, predominantly at the level of main, we can in fact place them elsewhere. We can place them within agents. So we can have an agent containing a population of other agents. Okay, so I'd like to load in a model that's already on the disk called Minimalist Network ABM model. Okay, and this is just to avoid us having to do that whole thing with having the lines replicated and hitched up, that thing, which is going to become much easier future versions. So I'd like you to open up Minimalist Network ABM model, and that's on your on the O drive. Okay, so Minimalist Network ABM model. I actually have a variety of them that I've contributed over different times, and it's going to close an existing one. Okay, fine. So I've just loaded this in, and this is one we've built up before in a group. So we just have a main class. We have persons. The persons have a trivial sort of state chart associated with them, and the population is replicated, and the environment specifies a network for people. In this case, it's a distance-based network. Okay. So we're going to start with that model. We're going to save it as hierarchical city population model. So save as hierarchical city population model. Okay. ABM Bootcamp 2013. Okay. Okay. So this is first part, sort of motivations for